Hello and welcome back. So last time we arrived here at Vigil's Keep to find it being attacked by darkspawn, and curiously one of the darkspawn could actually speak. I think so. Cleared them out, had a visit from our friend Alistair, King of Ferelden, and then took care of some stuff. I've talked with people. Initiated 3 people into the Grey Wardens, 2 of them survived. And now we're going to exit the throne room. Let's see, what's in portional storage? Silver cog restriction to mage. And see what there is to do outside this room.
Of course.
Yes.
Blimey, Commander of the Grey. Right. A while back they caught a thief in the Vigil. Took 4 Wardens to capture him. Gave one of the Wardens a black eye, he did. Half joking, they said he might make a good recruit.
Where's this thief now?
He's in the dungeon, sir. I also have some letters. Arrived just before you did.
Show them to me.
Just give me a moment.
Nice. Faithful asshole has been kidnapped by these snakes, vile miscreants. This thief is small, very speaker. They ran a third account me to pray on my behalf. The ransom is to be delivered to the abandoned chantry at Forlorn Cove. If you produce the ransom, I swear by my faith in Andraste that I will repay you in time. You and my gentle daughter go with my prayers. Sure. Farfield, my honored commander, ever since my husband passed, I have been looking after my family with hired hands, but the Darkspawn have been getting worse. A Templar checks on us occasionally, but there's a limit to how much she can handle. If you can help my family, we'll tell Lord Edelbreck you're a friend. I fear we may not have much time.
Did we have to come all this way? It's cold here. Very cold.
It's not that cold. The Wardens have been some of our best customers, and they need us.
I miss my shop. This place is so drab. It offends my sensibilities.
Andraste preserve me.
Mm-hmm.
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn. Once we're done with repairs, we should talk.
Okay. Hello, Master Wade.
Forcing me, to come to this dreadful turnip keep? Oh, the indignity.
I wasn't aware we forced you to do anything.
Ah, Warden Commander. I represent Master Wade, the finest...
And bloody coldest. I can't feel my fingers.
finest armorer in Denerim. We thought that you might have need of an armorer.
Master Wade, I remember you. The Drake scale armor, right?
My one glittering moment. The highlight of my career. And now I'm stuck at Turnip Keep.
Vigil's Keep. Vigil! Sorry, Warden Commander. You know how he gets.
This isn't Denerim.
You don't have to tell me.
This is a temporary relocation. The Darkspawn are most active around Amaranthine. We thought we could help.
And I suppose the money the Crown paid us had nothing to do with it?
Shh!
My men will need armor.
Providing arms and armor for common soldiers. Oh, the indignity.
If we are going to be so dreadfully plebeian, I don't suppose Amaranthine has any proper metal. Silverite? Viridium? Or are we back to bronze weapons, stone clubs?
Wade has a point. He's happiest and fastest when presented with a challenge. If you come across any deposits of ore, let us know.
don't think blacksmiths work directly with ore. They let smelters do that. But anyway, let me see your shop.
Oh, of course.
Commander, so this is human construction, is it? My brother said you'd need a stonemason, but he didn't know the half of it.
If someone built this in Orzammar, they'd be flogged.
Aye, I'm surprised half the buildings in Ferelden haven't fallen over from a stiff breeze. The darkspawn did a number on this keep of yours, but I suspect it was crumbling well before they showed up. Your seneschal gave me some fancy decree promising men and monies to fix the vigil, but it's a paltry sum. I suppose it would be sufficient to reconstruct the walls to human standards, but who'd want that?
Good question. Though, curse me. Well, kind of depends on how exactly the cave is set up, how much breeze there'd be underground. I might regret this. What would it take to rebuild it right?
I'm not certain of the character of the stone in these parts, but we'd need more men for certain. Proper skilled men, not some starving dusters, right? Which all boils down to coin, really.
I can spare 80 sovereigns. This had better be worth it.
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
Yes.
Kitten! Hello. Hungry, little fella? Take the cat with me. Item received.
It will be done.
Don't mind me, this is just the commander of the castle looting everything. That's the way out. Alright.
You're quite the dirty little dwarf, aren't you?
You're quite the dirty little mage.
I do my best. Still, I'm no ale-swilling mountain of belches like you.
And I'm no winking, slack-jawed coward like you.
True, we should form a club.
Okay, I'm going to explore up here next. Maybe. Yes. Statue, okay. Apparently I can go into the statue. Oh, right. Sergeant Maverleys.
I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still darkspawn in the vigil.
The captain didn't mention anything about that.
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
I'm good at killing darkspawn, but not at digging.
We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basements.
Not now. I have things to do.
Of course.
Ah, Commander. Good thing you're here. This one's been locked up 3 nights now. Good men died while this one was protected in his cell.
Who is he?
He won't give his name. All I know is he was caught poking around the estate in the middle of the night. I'd say he was just a thief. But it took 4 Grey Wardens to capture him. You best be careful. Whoever he is, he's no ordinary burglar, that's for sure.
Why not just execute him? I don't know how long they actually held people. They're waiting for trial.
The Seneschal said it was your call, Commander. Technically, all the man's guilty of is theft. But who knows what else he might have come here to do.
Leave me to talk with him.
As you wish, Commander. I'll tell the Seneschal you came. He'll want to know what you decide to do with this man.
Can I talk? Yes.
If it isn't the great hero, conqueror of the blight and vanquisher of all evil. Aren't you supposed to be 10 feet tall with lightning bolts shooting out of your eyes?
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does. I know you best as the one who murdered my father. I am Nathaniel Howe. My family owned these lands until you showed up. Do you even remember my father?
I don't think they... Not sure that they did. I think it was the, Kuzlins might have been the ones who owned this, and then it was given to the Howes. Ah, so you're the Arl's son. Now it makes sense.
My father served the hero of Riverdane and fought against the Orlesians, yet our family lost everything. I came here. I thought I was going to try to kill you, to lay a trap for you. But then I realized I just wanted to reclaim some of my family's things. It's all I have left.
Your family still has belongings here?
We used to live here once upon a time. Father didn't take everything with him to Denerim. Look, I know you're a hero. You fought a war and you won, and to the victor go the spoils, right? Whatever my father did, however, shouldn't harm my whole family. The Howes are pariahs now. Those of us left. It's all thanks to you. And now you get to decide my fate. Ha! Ironic, isn't it?
I understand we had trouble capturing you.
I'm not without skills. My time abroad wasn't spent chasing skirts and drinking wine.
What skills are those exactly?
Hunting, scouting, poisons. Why? What do you care?
Do you really hate me so much?
The darkspawn are a menace. If it weren't for the blight, maybe my father would never have done what he did. But I can't do anything about them, can I? There's just you and the Grey Wardens here in my home.
Perhaps you should work to redeem your name.
You're right. I'll go join King Alistair's service immediately. He'd be certain to give a Howe another chance.
What will you do if I let you go?
If you let me go... I don't know. I only came back to Ferelden a month ago. If you let me go, I'll probably come back here. You might not catch me next time.
You're not making the best case for yourself.
I could lie, if you prefer.
Your family has only itself to blame for its troubles.
The house served Ferelden for 12 generations. My ancestors served under King Calenhad. And now it's all lost. So go ahead and do what you're going to do.
I've decided what to do with you.
Already? Good.
I brought the seneschal for you, Commander.
I see you've spoken to our guest. Quite the handful, isn't he? Have you decided what's to be done with him?
Did you know this was Nathaniel Howe?
A Howe? It figures that they would turn up again. The Howes are implacable enemies, Commander.
And how? I wish to invoke the right of conscription.
You what?
I'm sorry, Commander. The right of conscription? On the prisoner?
No, absolutely not. Hang me first.
You don't think this is better than dying?
Hard to say. You like having Grey Wardens who want you dead?
Some of my best friends have wanted me dead.
I can't decide if this is a vote of confidence or punishment.
An interesting decision, Commander. Come with me, sir. We'll see if you survive the joining. From this moment forth, Nathaniel Howe, you are a Grey Warden.
The moment of truth.
The Howe is stronger than I expected. For better or for worse, he will live.
Okay. Where? What do you have to say?
I'm here to serve, Commander.
Can you do anything to resupply our soldiers?
I will do what can be done, but you would be wise to keep alert for trading possibilities in your journeys. If you can persuade any merchants to trade here, it would benefit the Vigil considerably.
These are all things I already asked. That'll be all, Mistress Woolsey.
Very well, Commander.
Commander, the Lords of Amaranthine have come to swear fealty to you and the Grey Wardens. These were Al Rendon Howe's vassals. Now they will be yours.
What do I need to know about them?
Some of these lords bore Rendon no love, but others had their prospects ruined with his demise. Tread carefully, Commander. Lords and ladies, I present the Warden Commander of Ferelden and Arl of Amaranthine.
Commander.
Our differences are many, but our cause is one.
Ban Esmerel of Amaranthine. As is old custom, you have the honor of beginning.
I promise that I, Ban Esmerel, will be faithful to the Arl in matters of life, limb, and earthly honor. Never will I bear arms against him or his heirs. So I say, in the sight of the Maker.
I promise that I, Lord Edelbreck...
And so, the ceremony is complete.
Long live the Warden Commander!
Okay. So, Timothy, I can't actually speak with you. Edelbreck.
Honored to meet you, Warden Commander. You come to us during desperate times.
Not more about your precious farms, Edelbreck. Some in our Arling do not have the comfort of city walls. On the plains, the situation is dire.
What seems to be the problem?
As we feast, the peasants on our lands are starving, or worse.
The city's defenses are more important, Edelbreck.
There may be wheat in the silos now, but if the farmers die, where will you get your food?
I doubt your pleas are entirely altruistic.
Edelbreck can't defend his own lands, so he asks the commander to save him.
I admit my lands are ravaged and fortunes diminished, but it's my grain that fills Amaranthine's belly.
I will take the matter under advisement.
Thank you, my liege.
Ban Esmerel?
I see that Lord Edelbreck wastes no time in canvassing you for soldiers to defend his farms. Do not be deceived, Commander. His livelihood is all he cares about. Amaranthine is the jewel of the Arling, and she must be protected.
Why protect the city over the country folk?
Pragmatism. A farming hovel can be rebuilt with straw and mud. Amaranthine was built over generations. If she falls, then this great Arling will be diminished.
Wealth is well and good, but what measure do you put to human life? The folk in the country outnumber your city dwellers many times over.
I would not be so vulgar as to violate the decorum of this event. Commander?
You know, being that I'm probably quite used to political games from my time in Orzammar, this would probably seem fairly unsubtle. Ser Tamra.
Warden Commander, we've all heard so much about you. So many good things, unbelievable things. But many of your deeds cost people here a chance at great advancement. So many fortunes were deeply intertwined with the old Arl. Some nobles here, they seek to end your dominion over them.
Well, given as the Arling was given to the Grey Wardens, just killing me isn't going to do anything about that. This much I've gathered already.
Perhaps you do not know the full extent of their determination. I've had occasion to intercept some of their missives. They are cryptic things. Any individual message is unintelligible, but together they form a pattern. They mean to end you before you can begin. A deadly coalition.
More than I know, you apparently... Well, I mean, this dialogue has been created for any background, and regardless of what kind of Grey Warden you are. There are a total of 6 different backgrounds for Dragon Age Origins. But, let's see, my adventure started with my brother conspiring to frame me for my other brother's murder and exile me, so I kind of feel, well, exile to a place that's almost certain to kill me. So I'm pretty certain I am well familiar with machinations. A conspiracy to murder me? I'm flattered.
I would take this matter seriously, Warden. They know of your capabilities and they're spending a fortune to see their aims fulfilled. Given a few days, I can retrieve the messages. I would have brought them tonight, but I didn't know if warning you would be wise. I've much to lose and precious little to gain. Farewell. We will meet again soon.
Lord Guy.
It's an honor to have you as our liege, Commander.
I think that is everyone I possibly could need to speak with. Yeah.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Skirts, drink, and music. You think one of them would give a dwarf a go? Or maybe 2 of them?
Yes, Ogren, I'm pretty sure you can have as many drinks as you want. Though, I mean, I do question as to why we're both in full armor at a social occasion.
Hey, I gotta thank you for saving my hide today. There was that guy, and he was all, "Grr," and I was, "Grr," but then I got hit by an arrow, and then I fell over, and it was me, but you were there, and you were all, "Roar." Spectaculous.
Yes, indeed. I think I remember that vaguely.
I'm gonna drink to you, Commander. Here's to the... Here's to the...
Then again, it might be a good thing you're in your armor. That way you don't hurt yourself so badly when you fall.
You need anything, Commander?
Maybe.
Yes.
Funny. Considering all the things that have been taken, it figures this would still be here.
Let me guess? Your mother?
Good guess. That's her. My father hated my mother. He only dragged this painting out when my grandmother visited, which was not often. I'd be paraded before her like a soldier on inspection, and she would pick over every floor while father awaited his turn.
Do you have any fond memories of your family?
That does qualify as a fond memory. I know, it's strange. I was in the Free Marches for almost 8 years. I don't have many memories of my family at all. Anyway, someone should take this down. I think it's staring at me.
Wow, they're really not... Doesn't seem to be much redeeming about Rendon Howe or his wife.
Don't worry, I'll keep my mouth firmly shut. Why don't I just wait in the corner then?
Sure.
Should we get a move on?
Well, that was kind of my plan, except now that we're in here. Hey.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
I've heard of a conspiracy against me.
Do you know the conspirators? The right of high justice is yours, and treachery is a capital offense.
Sarah Tamra doesn't know. She's bringing some evidence. I thought when dressing one with a female it was Sarah, but anyway.
She's a sly one, Sir Tamra, but knowledgeable about such things. Better to be a touch paranoid than turning up face down in a ditch. To proceed, we'd need strong proof, and that'll be hard to gather. There are options, some I would not recommend. They could turn the nobles fierce.
Tell me about them.
We could have some soldiers try to spy on the nobility. I suppose that might bear fruit. There are also rumors of someone called the Dark Wolf, who finds information for a fee. Dangerous fellow, by all accounts.
What are the odds of the soldier's success?
Not bleeding likely, in truth. Good men, lousy spies.
Where can I find this Dark Wolf character?
No idea, honestly. Somewhere in the foreign quarter of Amaranthine is all I know.
And what would you recommend?
You could invite a member of each of the noble families to stay as prolonged guests. And if anything untoward happens, well, you get the picture. This is a terribly Orlesian thing to do.
Might be a thing the dwarves would also do. but I'll see if I can find this dark wolf.
You need to head to the city then, and chase down a ghost.
Alright. Wait, I wasn't done talking to you.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
Who do I need to know here?
There's really only two who can offer real support in the war. Lord Edelbreck, master of the Firavel Plains, controls more farmland than anyone else. He's powerful and popular. Van Esmeralda rules the city. Wealthiest in the room by far. She may not be loved, but she cannot be ignored.
Edelbrecht said we're not defending the farmlands.
Edelbrecht speaks truly, sir, but things are dire. He and Ban Esmeralda both contest the deployment of soldiers. But we don't have enough men. It's a matter of what you want to protect. The city, the land, trade.
Let's do our best to protect them all.
As you wish.
Alright.
Let me know if you want the nobles cleared out. If you want the ceremony to end, I mean.
The ceremony has gone on long enough, Seneschal.
As you wish, Commander. Clear the hall. The Commander has business to attend to.
Alright. Who am I going to select?
Yes. Yes.
Do this, do that.
Look at that! Was Andraste really that much of a looker? Don't you think she would have been, I don't know, a barbarian?
Aren't all humans?
Got me there. What would she have thought of the Circle of Magi? Forcing mages to fight demons, or be made tranquil?
I don't know much about human religion.
Seems to me that Andraste counselled men to seek their own path to the Maker, but the Chantry uses her words as a reason to collar us just for being who we are.
I completely agree.
That's so sweet of you. I'm all a tingle. Oh well, she's still quite a looker for a prophet. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's been nearly 1,000 years. There's a decent chance that we have no actual clue what she looked like, aside from, like, maybe a few things that were well established in the lore, like I don't know, maybe they said she was famously had certain eye color, or hair color, or hairstyle, or some physical thing that's uncommon, but yeah, decent chance that she may have been idealized to a point where functionally she has no... The depiction of her has nothing to do with her actual image. Anyway.
You have time to talk about the darkspawn in the vigil?
There are darkspawn still about?
Let me explain. You know Dwarken? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
I'm good at killing darkspawn, but not at digging.
We have men who can unearth the rubble at your command. Whenever you're ready, I can take you to the basements.
Let's go then.
Straight away, sir. Here we are. The vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dwarken's explosives didn't do the structure any favours.
How did the darkspawn get down here?
I don't know, but no one saw the darkspawn approach on the surface either. Maybe they found a way to attack from below.
How far down do the basements go?
No one knows. The vigil's always been here. Since the barbarians, they say. Who knows what's at the bottom?
Have the men clear the rubble.
You heard the commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead? We'll be back here.
Yes. Stay safely back here.
So, you're a howl.
Do you have a point, mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the hows. I'm also fond of the whys, the whos, and the whats.
How clever.
Oh, it's shameful how long it took me to come up with that.
Indeed. How clever.
Of course.
There's a Mabari. Okay, so apparently that border shutters should be a thing I can interact with, but apparently I can't figure out where to interact with it. This Mabari seems greatly stressor for his patching, caked dirt and blood. Inspect the dog. Find a small scroll bound to the dog. Take the scroll. A woman named Adra writes that she is taken from the Royals Keep.
Adria. She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
Okay. I was unable. Oh, I wanted to comfort the dog. Oh well.
Very well. You should have fled.
A letter?
Yes.
fall. This is a waste of time. Yes. I will not falter. Yes.
Small clock reads, Andraste was bathed in fire before the Maker's eyes.
Yes.
Looks like it's hiding another door, but I'm not sure you can actually do anything with it.
We will need to fight. Stand still! Yes. As you say. Very well.
Oh, thank the Maker. Please, let us out.
You're free, run.
Quick, before more of those things come.
I mean, I should probably question as to why exactly they were locked up in here.
Of course.
This crypt is old, really old. I bet it was here before the current keep was built.
I think there's also a puzzle in this, so I might want to wait.
No. No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way. Adria.
More foes approach.
I don't think there's any way to help her.
Every fall. It will be done.
a bit!
It will be done.
You murdered a slew of darkspawn there. Well, you hear the stories about you and the Wardens. But to see it firsthand...
The other Wardens didn't inspire you?
Oh, they did too. Even though the attack was a surprise, they killed droves of darkspawn. Just ask the poor maids who have to clean it up. But you're something else. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads.
So the darkspawn came from below?
Aye. The Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood. There are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Let me know as soon as you clear the passage.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Give me a few moments.
Of course.
As you say.
Nope, can't do anything with that.
You must be careful. There is danger.
Clumsy.
So shall it be.
Begone!
How are these skeletons making all this noise? Yes.
I've got you! I will not fall.
I have to say, it feels like the, Damn, that projecting lower jaw, or is that... Yeah, it's just projecting. But yeah, the various abilities that, knock these back seem really effective. Alright, go back to looting these tombs.
As you say. Yes. Very well. course.
Are you ready?
Let's go back to the keep.
Of course.
Alright.
Oh, look at the cute little kitty. There was a mouser in the tower named Mr. Wiggums. Only company I had when the Templars locked me up. Miss that beast a lot sometimes. But I can't keep a cat. We fight darkspawn for a living.
He can stay at the keep then.
I suppose. Well, I'll keep him just for a while, until I find somewhere safer. Is that okay with you, kitty? I'll call you Sir Pounce-a-lot. You can stay in my pack. Just for a little while, yes?
Alright.
Is this what I think it is? It is. That's the How crest burned into the wood right there. This is my grandfather's bow. Or rather, my grandfather was the last to use it. It was originally made for an ancestor during the Exalted Marches.
Why wasn't it used afterwards? I mean, it's broken.
Well, my father hid it away, I guess. I'm surprised he didn't simply have it destroyed. I remember finding it before Father sent me to the Free Marches. A shame for it to sit in storage. Thank you. It's good to have a part of my family's legacy again. Something to be proud of.
Mages created Mabari hounds. Maybe I could make you just as smart as those stupid dogs. You know, mages created Mabari hounds. Maybe I could make you just as smart as those stupid dogs.
You know, it almost looks like a sweet moment between Anders and Maverly's here.
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn. Once we're done with repairs, we should talk.
Alright. Heron.
You're back. You need anything?
I found an ore deposit.
Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
You'll have your guards. My men need better gear.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so. It's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Okay.
The whole quiet and stoic thing must get you a lot of action, huh?
I take it you're an admirer, Ogren.
What? No. No. Well, not unless... No!
Good. Then I needn't worry about getting too drunk at camp.
Okay, I like you, just not in that way.
Nathaniel into men. Might be interesting, but as I recall, there's no actual option for romance in this expansion. No one can use the... Alright, I was gonna sell some stuff.
You know, I'm actually not the first How to be a Grey Warden.
Carrying on the family tradition, then?
Following in my grandfather's footsteps, more like. His name was Padric How. He joined the Order before it returned to Ferelden just after the war. Never contacted his family again. Just vanished. Now that I know about the joining, I think he died.
Many good men and women die in the joining.
I know that now. Father always said he was a horrible man for abandoning the family to join a pointless cause. I grew up ashamed of my grandfather. But now I see his bravery. That will take some getting used to.
Yeah, that is... What was I going to say? Oh, right. Hate that. Had a pointless cause. As I believe after the previous Blight, that was the fourth one, and they'd managed to kill so many of the darkspawn that a lot of people thought that they were just gone, that they wouldn't bother anyone anymore because they'd killed so many of them. There might also be a possibility that this may have been the case also after the first Blight. They were like, okay, this might be a one and done thing, but it wasn't. There wasn't a Blight back then.
There isn't a Blight now either. That doesn't mean Grey Wardens aren't still needed. I told you that the bow you gave me was my grandfather's, didn't I? Thank you for that. At any rate, we should probably get back to it. There are darkspawn to kill, I'll bet. Somewhere.
Yep.
You need anything, Commander?
Let me see what you have. Alright.
Need something pummeled? Just say the word. So, what about it, huh? Huh?
What about what, Ogren?
I was thinking about my plan for a grand fleet of Mabari chariots. Talked to your dog about it once. Didn't seem impressed. Thing is, the Grey Wardens could use a snazzier image. Everyone thinks we're a grim stick-in-the-muds. Oh, and the ladies love them chariots. Oh, yes.
Curiously, from what I've heard, chariots were kind of like the luxury cars. Well, the more civilian chariots were the luxury cars of the ancient world. So, hang on a sec.
You need anything, Commander?
You don't have any gifts.
I don't think we should dally here.
sure we shouldn't?
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
Once you're a Grey Warden, there's no going back.
Irrevocable, huh? Does that mean nobody ever leaves the Wardens?
You can, but you'll be tainted forever.
You can run, but you can't hide? I think I've heard that before. I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
7 escape attempts?
I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. The only thing I ever missed about the Circle was that cat, to be honest.
They let you have a cat in the tower? Actually, I suspect they would probably just have cats living in the tower to keep control of mice.
Mr. Wiggums. He wasn't my cat, he was the tower's mouser. But he took a liking to me. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Why poor Mr. Wiggums?
He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. Oh, I was never more proud. A toast to Mr. Wiggums. Don't you agree, Sir Pouncelot? Who's a good kitty? You are. Ooh, yes, you are.
I mean, kind of adorable.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Women are drawn to you when you play with that cat.
Like moths to a flame. Women like it when men show affection for small, fuzzy, defenseless beings. Like you.
Yeah, stupid mage. Every time I pull something out of my robes, the women just flee.
Ogren the Gross. Yes. Turn over seat. Prawn Cave.
These are fallen. Untainted creatures. As you say. Of course. My When I'm done here, by my ancestors.
Surrender, and we'll be merciful!
Didn't think surrender was generally a thing they could ever do with darkspawn. Keep firing, please.
Will not end well for you. Of course. Yes. As you say.
You have forced my hand.
You're gonna pay!
I will not falter.
It will be done.
There does seem to be a lot of scarecrows for a small area. Little paddock?
Very well.
What's that smell?
All right.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies. Where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
You won't see a sovereign until I see the girl.
Orc, show her. Hand over the gold. Now.
Send the girl first, then I give you the money.
Orc, send her over. The money. Now.
No, that girl was the only thing keeping you alive.
Defend yourselves, men.
We will need to fight shortly.
Say your prayers!
Into the fray!
I will not falter.
Never
This
a
is a
dull
waste of time.
moment.
You should have fled.
It will be done.
Clumsy. Foolish.
Never a dull moment. Keep them on their toes.
Thank the Maker, thank you. I thought I was going to die in there.
Okay, and this will be where I'll call it for this one. Thank you for watching, doing the relevant things with YouTube's buttons, and have a nice day.